Good day guys, coming here, welcome back to the last challenge of the Villainous. Well, rough translation is Nazareth Rough C. That's weird, alright, and on this team we will be using, try to play out loud, we are not using a Yusuke 3-punch man method for against Ainz, and thinking about most players probably do not have collect hero unit, so we'll be using this protagonist team, and at the same time you can replace Ladin with Vargas and Mashu with Bernhard. If you're playing a Pyre team, you just take a couple more, 1 or 2 turns. Then this protagonist team, so at right off the bat we'll be using Liana to summon the Sky Archer, and this is to bait Albedo to cast her range AoE skill. So on the first turn, the rest of the characters don't do anything, and MVP is gonna be Nam. So we'll be using Nam's 1000 arrow to remove the random buff that Ainz gave his ally. So apparently Shelter got the buff, so we just try our best to remove. And for equipment wise, at the end of the video, follow me to the end and look out for the equipment. So apparently I'm giving Vita rolls for Nam, so there is a 50% chance I can remove additional additional buff from ally. And then on the second turn we'll be casting faction buff and boosting everyone, and then we'll be baiting Ainz to come to attack Tiaris, and we'll be using the Angel or Sky Archer for both dispelling and for baiting. So Ainz took the bait, so this is kind of a chance play, and the aim is to finish off Ainz within 7 turns. And of course, if his passive skills oppression occurred or triggered non-stop, just please exit and replay the game. So the method is going to be the same. We will be using Nam to bait Albedo and Shelter to the right side first. So alright, and on the third turn, Ladin will be using his skills, and we will be using 3C against Ainz. So the aim is to finish off Ainz before Ladin's 3C got reset again, and then we can use to catch on the second character, which is Albedo. So this can be played via the protagonist team and the Empire team. Okay, and sadly Ainz has an oppression talent occurred, the passive occurred, so you'll notice that certain time we will not be able to do damage to him at all, because oppression's passive effect will cause target to have -1 range, and melee attack is a 1 range attack, so if -1 will become 0. So this is kind of luck base. So if you're having very bad luck, just retreat and restart again. I played this for like 4 to 5 times to get this good RNG without Ainz keep spamming his oppression against our allies. And then you do always check your turn, and once you have your 1000 arrow, spam on the enemy and remember to move up or down. So we are using the black tag control method. So 1000 arrow, remove the buff from enemy, and then we will move either up or down. And this play is good if you're playing clock enchantment for Nam, so you can have a high chance to trigger clock and spam your 1000 arrow to constantly remove buff from the enemy. So basically, when you're free, just try to attack Ainz as much as possible, except for the Angel. So at the end of turn 4, we will be baiting Albedo to spam her AoE skills on the Angel Sky Archer, or aka Sky Archer, and Ladin. And that's a sign or signal that we should have finished off Ainz during the next turn or so. Alright, these are like 5th place, are having a good RNG, not so much oppression, so yup. And that means I'm just gonna die soon at this turn, so yup. And I'm not playing Clock Enchantment, so I gotta rely on aggregate for 1000 arrows to, well, trigger the game. So I do note we're at 5th turn, so we gotta try our best. So apparently this is considered low tier black tag meta of play, so it's like a contra baiting again, so yep. Okay, since we got an AoE, the Scarchers or Angel is gonna use this spell. And we can use Leona just for normal healing. Then alright, back to, oh gosh, oppression, and nope, we are not dealing damage to Ainz. So let's see if Elwyn is gonna have a better luck. Oh gosh, nope. So yep, even I have bad luck of days ahead, so just no worries guys. So I'm taking my chance of not casting Faction Buff. I'll wait for next turn, and Tail is gonna buff Elwyn. Oh gosh, yep. So basically we will kind of heavily rely on fixed damage to damage Ainz. And then, yep. Okay, gotta start using 1000 arrow again, and we gotta start moving down a little. Yep, because I will be finishing Ainz on this turn, on next, and I will be start catching Albedo over. Alright, and hope oppression don't trigger. Oh, please tell me. Oh yes, oh yep. And I'm gonna take my chance. I'm not gonna cast Faction Buff and use Mashu to attack Ainz. So basically the game is gonna get very easy once you defeat Ainz. So yep. So we defeat Ainz, and now we have another spare turn left for Latin to start moving to the right. Apparently there has been some slight misplay, but it's alright. We'll still be able to make it, just to spend an extra one turn. So right, Sheltier is kind of too close, and she's able to cast a range attack, so we definitely don't want to get to the bad side of her. So yep, now I'm just gonna go out again and cast aim or act again. So our character is gonna start moving down a little bit. So yep, having one more turn to cool down. So if you have not managed to kill Ainz on the previous turn, you still have on this turn left with Elwyn or Mashu to finish him off. And Latins definitely will be a good choice to move to the right. I mean, that's if you want to go for faster, speedier play, and well, basically, if not, you can just keep on using Numb for the baiting and kite method. So we're gonna make Albedo spam her AoE skill again, so she'll stay on the ground while we can bait Sheltier to move up. So okay, you gotta count. Sheltier can move 3 and then do an attack on 2 range, so you gotta make sure you stay away from her at around 5 squares or towers. And yeah, we're gonna move up even further, and Latin's gonna come over to, well, hook her over or suck it up. So we suck Ainz, and now we suck Albedo. Latin is a man or sucker, yep. And I will not advise the character to get close because I'm slightly misplay for me, but if we try to use Elwyn or whichever character to get close on the top or right of Albedo, Shoutail will move over and cast a range attack, and we do not want that to happen now, so this turn just gonna get all characters to move into position, except for Machu, who can attack her from below. So right, character's gonna do Master Spell for everyone in case they have other negative buff. Then Leonard's definitely gonna heal everyone back to health. So letting our tanker, so I'm gonna heal him back to full health. So right now I'm gonna use Terrorist to buff Elwin. So apparently he's the pure infantry and he's our main DPS or damage dealer against Albedo when he attacks. So if Laren's Fame is alright, basically he just wake up at the end of time. So alright, with Shoutail far away from the team, we can now focus our attack on her. So apparently she's not that hard, definitely easier than Ainz. So right, let's make Shoutail to move even further away to buy us a bit of more time. So basically once I finish Ainz, the game is going to be very easy, but if Ainz is still alive, just continue to use Nom to do the baiting method. Alright, Charles will be casting Miracle. And the rest of the team can just continue gang on her. Unlike Ainz, she do not have the oppression skill that will reduce your range by -1. So that's definitely a very crazy and strong skill. If any of the upcoming characters released in the banner has such skill, that it's gonna be very great to do. So yeah, just spam your Elwin whenever you have skills for him to spam. So that will push the game even faster. Okay, the great thing about using Ladin is that since it's a tanker and the enemy is forced to attack him or he will tank for your ally, he's dealing double attack against enemies, so that's gonna make things better and faster. Alright, riding some slash, self-heal a bit. Okay, Elwin's gonna do normal attack on Albedo. So now it's gonna be quite dry and there will be room for mistakes. Hey, 1% left. Let's see if I can. Nope, I can't. And for some reason, she would like to spam AoE on Elwin instead, no matter how many times I tried. And yep, apparently she has enough buff that she'll cast that skill, so no choice. And this will be a turn for me, at least I got no choice but to sacrifice Nom. But well, at this point of time, it's enough. We'll finish off Albedo and start moving our character into positions, and that's it. Alright, can use either of characters to finish off Albedo. So again, the next turn you will be seeing a bit of misplay that Elwin is standing too close to the Angels or Sky Archer, and he will get damaged by Shoutail's AoE, but that is not a very serious thing. But if If you are very worried, just feel free to not let Elwin stand so close to the Sky Archer or Angel. So right, we are now going to get our characters queued up and stand into position. So we have another 2 turns to buy ourselves a bit of time, so we have extra turns to finish off our battle. If she's still alive, so no worries. Right, since my marshal is a dragon rider, he has great mobility, so I'm just gonna put him here. Right, we gotta retreat. Or we can just send the angels up. And use the angel to break her shield. And definitely gonna get Liana's to retreat. Yep, gonna heal herself and yep, that's how I do the trick. So apparently Terry should move back and Ellen should move to Terry's positions, but nope, I did not do it and things did work it out. So again, like Zubu is considered a more low tier group, it's not all to cash grabbing character. Like Mushu definitely a free character, so we left 4. And yup, level 3C is done and it's time for us to attack. So not a very serious case like not being able to guard, and in case you take a fixed damage, so you just gotta clear this off. And since the Angel Sky Archer is having a lower HP, Shelter will choose to damage it instead. Right, Mashu's gonna use Air Slash. Should do it. So now it's gonna be a very quick, easy and dry section that once Ainz is dead, everything is gonna be easy. So right, in order to finish off this debuff Elwin's gonna be having, well, if you're worried, you can let Elwin's end a turn and Leon's gonna out again, and that will wash off the debuff faster. Or if our dad have a white thing, well, we can just go on ahead and whack the hell of Shadowtail. Because the debuff she gave is kind of like Renatas, they cannot be dispelled, so it's kind of troublesome if the Elwin is not so strong. So Shadowtail will finish off the Angel and Sky Archer, and now it's gonna get us more time. So this time, alright, I can summon our Angel again, so that's gonna make things easy. Sun Slash from Latin, self-heal, and break her armor. Alright, so I'm gonna cast Miracle on everyone. And now there's a part where we can deal more damage against the enemy. And since Shadowtail is the Lancer class, so well with Elwin's infantry we're gonna push the game much faster and easier. Oh gosh, I really like new armor is the best. Big damage is the best. So apparently she has the armor barrier again, so I'm gonna use Tiaris to normal attack, or use the Angel's normal attack to clear off the shield from her. Okay, maybe I'll just give attack blessing to Elwin, maybe I'll just use Liana to normal attack and finish off the barrier. Okay, that's for soul, so you can do more damage. So most probably Sheltail will be dead in the turn or two. So, well, depending on your training power. And yep, it's not a must to use flyer mushroom, though it would be better if you have a flyer or horse mushroom with higher mobility. And yup, that's it. We have finished off the last challenge. Congratulations, guys. And yep, this is quite luck based, but definitely is easier to form group. So all you need to do is just make sure you are able to finish off Eins within 7 turns and 7 or 8 turns, and the rest will be very easy because as long as Eins is alive, he will keep giving buff to his team. That's gonna make things hard. And yup, we're looking at Fauna, our MVP, so give Reaper iron weapons and armor from Ares, and helmet and accessory is just random, but accessory would be best to have Veda Rose, which will remove an additional buff from enemy as long as they deal damage. So her job is not to damage enemy but to remove buff. And Ladin gives him exclusive ninja armor and anything that would boost his defense and magic defense as much as possible. And for Alwyn, the usual stuff, his exclusive Anus armor and anything that will boost his defense and attack as possible. Marsh, well, his exclusive and double keys, picks up using flyer and giving his faction buff for his allies. So yep, the rest is just, well, boost his attack and defense as possible. Leona boosts her intelligence, HP and killing power, and goes for Tiaris. Again, causes Tier will be a very great help to the team to remove the buff, so same as Leona. So okay, last but not least, let's come to the end. Remember to like and subscribe my video. This is coming a little bit of service for you guys from Hadaka Apron Vana. Remember to like and subscribe. See you. Goodbye.